When I think of Italy, I think of a place with delicious food. You may think of a pasta dish such as spaghetti or lasagna. I know that the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of Italy is pizza. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the history of pizza, how pizza came to be modern as it is today, pizza's popularity now, and the history of pizza. As a longtime pizza eater, I believe that I am qualified to talk about this subject. First, let's talk about the history of pizza. The origin of the word is unknown. It could be because it is Italian for pie, Latin for peeve, and the Greek pita. Pizza has many older origins. Greeks, Egyptians, Armenians, Israelis, and Babylonians all had a primitive form of pizza, which was a flat bread with olive oil, cheese, and garlic. In 1522, tomatoes were brought back to Europe from Peru. They were originally thought to be poisonous. Somehow they found their way into poor people's diets, and from there they found their way to the pizza. So without them being brought back from Peru, we wouldn't have the traditional tomato sauce on our pizzas. Second, let's go to pizza in Italy. Neapolitans needed inexpensive food that was able to be consumed quickly. They started making it in their homes, and it spread to street vendors and informal restaurants. But the wealthy thought that it was disgusting, and they called it peasant bread. A man named Raffaele Esposito made the first pizza with cheese, tomato, other toppings, and some seasonings. Esposito was called to make a pizza for the king and queen. The queen liked the pizza with mozzarella, tomatoes, and basil so much that Esposito ended up naming the pizza after her and called it Pizza Margherita. If the queen hadn't have tried this peasant bread, she probably would have changed the course of history, and we wouldn't have pizza in its form that it is today. Italians bring pizza to America. This is our last point. Italians didn't come to America to create culinary intrigue. They came to America looking for factory jobs, just like everyone else. But when they brought themselves, they brought their traditions. And so pizza spread to the Americas. Italians started replicating pizzas in big cities like Chicago, Boston, and New York. This leads us to the two traditional styles of pizza today, which are Chicago, which is that deep dish, thick pizza, one slice fills you up, and the New York style, which is thin, and you see people fold it in movies. The first documented pizzeria in the United States was opened in 1905. It was called G. Lombardi's. They are still in operation today, although they have moved from their original location, but they still have their original pizza oven in operation from 1905. Frozen pizza started being sold in the United States in the 1960s, forever changing the way that we could consume pizza. We can just pick up a quick, Tombstone pizza, pop it in the oven, in 15 to 16 minutes, it's ready for us to consume. So this changed the dynamics. You don't always go to a pizzeria to get Italian-style pizza. You can just throw it in your oven and make it yourself. All right, let's move on to the popularity of pizza today. Data from 604 pizza locations across the United States said that pepperoni is the most popular topping for pizza, coming in at 36% of people's favorite topping is pepperoni. 36%. Trailing at 14% is sausage. So that's quite a big difference. It's pretty high above sausage there at 36%. And after sausage is mushrooms at 11%. A Harris poll surveyed 2,252 adults, and pizza was determined to be the most favorite comfort food in the United States above chocolate and ice cream. So this is not just some food that, yeah, that's pretty good. It is the favorite comfort food of many Americans. So from the original flatbread being made for convenience to it now being America's favorite food, Italians have had a hand in all of that. All right, in conclusion, today we've talked about the rise to popularity in America, the history of, and the popularity today. Next time you enjoy a slice of cheesy goodness, I hope you have some fun facts to share with your friends.